workers, the healthcare workers who are not only essential workers but everyday heroes, everyday everyday heroes who are exposing themselves in the midst of a pandemic, and they not only recognize, they don't only need recognition, they not only need our praise for taking these courageous efforts into advocating not only for better working conditions, better salaries, but also advocating for our seniors, the people who are being served and that deserve, they deserve to make sure that we have the conditions to make sure that we have a quality of care. And for me, as a representative of the 25th Ward, I see this call for a strike and this May 8th call as a courageous step.
Thank you.
That healthcare workers, nursing assistants provide for residents, for most vulnerable. It is painful to see the lack of support from the homeowners of these nursing homes. It is really painful to see the lack of proper pay and the lack of adequate conditions for our first responders and essential workers. To me, it is critical. It is critical that is, and this issue is not new, that we, and I know that many residents across my district and across the city support the efforts of these essential workers, and like I said, the heroes that are on the front lines. But we also get behind them and the efforts to make sure that we protect our communities, we protect ourselves. This is a fight for all of us. I think it's important that we support the workers across the 44 facilities across the state, because fighting for you, fighting for better conditions, fighting for better salaries, for $15 an hour at least, for making sure that our workers, first responders and essential workers have hazard pay that is not only deserved but is right and is fair. Not only that, is a step forward to protect and help our first responders and most vulnerable, but protect us and help us as a society. These poverty wages are not new. They have been with us for such a long time, and this is the time to end this inequality that is affecting disproportionately the African American community. Black and brown communities are being left alone, and these are the workers that are in the front lines, advocating for us, helping, serving our residents, serving our seniors. The least we can do is pay them fairly. $15 an hour for the workers, and at least $16 an hour for the nursing assistants is not only fair, is right, is righteous, and is the demand that we all should get behind, because it's a step forward to protect our communities, to make sure that these numbers, these staggering numbers in the number of workers, African American workers that are getting sick on exposing themselves, exposing their families, their loved ones, but yet still out there serving. It is so critical that we get behind this righteous cause so that the others can follow suit. So I wanna not only support but also commend all the workers for all their work on a daily basis. I want to commend the union for getting behind this courageous step forward to protect not only the essential workers, not only healthcare workers, not only nursing assistants, but our seniors and the people who are more vulnerable, the Black and brown communities who are being left out. And this is a step forward to make sure that we have proper conditions, PPE, and living wages that for a long time we've been waiting for. It is enough of the poverty wages. This is a time for us to make sure that we save lives. And I want to just commend once again for the real heroes, the real workers, the real people doing the work, and the least we can do. And I speak on behalf of my constituents. I speak on behalf of the people that I work and I talk every day on how much they appreciate the work. And their appreciation should not only be about appreciating the efforts and being recognized, but pay them right. So my call and my demand for the home owners of the nursing homes to pay right, to pay the first rate, and to respect a fair and righteous contract. Thank you, and again, thank you to the union, thank you to the healthcare workers and nursing assistants for all you do for our communities. We are there for you too.